Hello everyone and welcome. I am excited to share with you a haul. This is mostly coloring books, but there is a supply that I bought also, but it's definitely not as thick of a stack as my last haul, but it's still a pretty decent one. I'll start with the PDFs. There was some Black Friday sales, so sorry, put them in the very back. But I only bought 2 PDFs from, I believe her name is on Etsy is Rain Art, R-A-E-N. Oh no, is that right? Oh man, I'm second guessing myself. I will put that below, but this is her Mysterious Creatures. So I just bought the part 1 and the part 2. Yeah, it is. Okay. It is Rain, so R-A-E-N. And you get a light grayscale, dark grayscale, and then the line art version. I decided to print out the line art version because sometimes my printer, when I print grayscale, when I color it, it looks super muddy. So I went with line art instead. And for those who are wondering what paper I use, I just use the Pen and Gear cardstock, the like 110 pound from the store, so from like Wally World. So yeah, that's the PDFs that I got, part 1 and part 2 of that, and then I also bought some Amazon printed coloring books. This first one is 50 Christmas Elves by Camelia Angelkova, and this is my second book of hers, and I have just been wanting a couple more Christmas books, and I thought this one was really cute. And yeah, so I think there's 50, so there's a good selection to choose from, and they're not too complex and also not too simple, so that's what I really liked about this. I just thought it was super cute. And then surprise, Coco Wyo just released this one, I think, the beginning of November or mid-November. They have another one out that I'm just waiting to see if there's any flip-throughs of. But anyway, so I bought Dreamland by Coco Wyo, and this one has some that I love and some that I'm like, oh, it's there. But I just thought some of these were really cool. Like this with the jellyfish and the tulips. They're just kind of like, dreamlike, where there are things there that you don't expect. I love this one. I think it's so cool. So there was one that, because I thought this one was super fun. The first part of the book I was still on the fence about, but this last half of the book is just, in the middle, is just super cool. But I'm trying to find which one it was. I saw it and I was like, yes, I need this book. Oh, this is really cool. And this one will be super easy to color because there's like mostly black lines. And there's this weird line printed down on this side, which I think is just Amazon. Okay, it was this picture. I thought this was so cool. So I saw this picture, and it's not too far into the book, so I was sold on it pretty quickly. But yeah, I just thought this was really a cool design. Yeah, the first part of the book just felt really kind of zen doodly. Just feels a little different than the rest of the book, if that makes sense. But I love this much enough that it's fine. So yeah, super unique coloring book is Dreamland. And then I got Neko Girls special from Coloring Heaven. Oh, that reminds me, I forgot the... So, sorry, the Christmas book was underneath a different stack, so I almost missed it. So this is the December issue. This is Neko Girls. And they sent the sneak peek, and I was like, oh my goodness! I literally just bought a Neko Girls coloring book. So now I have 2 Neko Girls. This is by a different artist though. And I just love some of these. They're super cute. Did I already pass the one? Yeah, I love that one. The artist is Dina Stone, which I don't know if I've heard of her. Yeah. Oh, this one was so cute with the animals. Oh gosh. Yeah. So this will be fun. Let's see about the artist. Yeah, I don't know why I haven't heard of her. And then we also have the Christmas special, and Coloring Heaven has been so great about all of the delays with overseas mail, and they sent this one out to the States pretty early on so that we could get it in time to be able to color. I'm pretty sure it was this one or the Halloween one, or both, I can't remember, but yeah, so Coloring Heaven has some of the greatest customer service. So this is 40 Festive Designs. It has multiple artists: Micah, Jelena, Hannah Lynn, Fabrica Fantasy, Zoe Sadler, Lenka Filanenko. I'm sorry if I pronounced any of those wrong. I'm sorry. So it's a great collection. This is by Micah Jelena. I love these ones. These are cute. And I think I've wanted some of her coloring books, but they're only on Etsy, and it's just more than I can justify to spend, I guess. So these are by Honey Daphne. They're like mandalas, so those are kind of fun. Ooh, yeah, these are. I love that picture. That's really nice. This is actually the only Christmas Coloring Heaven book that I'm planning on keeping. Oh, I love this picture. This is one of my favorite pictures in this whole book. I think it's so cute. Yeah, I love enough of the artwork in this one that I know that I'll color in it. I've loved the artwork in the past as well, but I just haven't like been drawn to coloring it. So anyways, some from Hannah Lynn, and here's a Jenny Cook. So yeah, all sorts of artists, super fun, and I'm excited to finally do Christmas coloring. Okay, this book. I'm so excited when I found out that this was available to buy on Book Depository, and I ordered it, and it never came. I got refunded. So I signed up to be notified when I was back in stock, got the notification, bought it again, it never came, got refunded again. So I'm like, I thought, third time's a charm, right? So I bought it again after getting the notification. It was back in stock, and then it finally got mailed out, and then by that point it was available on Amazon. I think, yeah. So this is Reese, Dirk Europa. Sorry, my son just woke up from his nap and came in to announce his presence. So this is a book by Rita Berman, and I can't remember the translation for this, but it's something about Europe. And I have wanted her books for so long, and I thought, you know what, I will buy this one. and it's so pretty. It's a lot smaller than I expected, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. So I'm excited to get in. I've seen some really beautiful colorings in this book already, so I'm excited to start on it. This is such a pretty page. Anyways, so that's this book. And then I also got Succulents by Coco Wayo, and it's all sorts of different plants. I was a little on the edge of the fence on this one, but these little scenes are so cute. So I was like, you know what? Like, that's so cute. So, oh, and I love this one. This one reminds me of something that I did in college, actually. When I color this page, I'll have to find the watercolor that I did. So, yeah. And yeah, I think this will be fun, and it'll get me out of my comfort zone because there's a lot of succulents. I haven't dared to color a succulent yet. Next, I got Chibi Black Girls coloring book, and this is by Louisa Marinius CC Coloring. Here, I'll put that up there so you can see how it's spelled. So I thought this was really cute. There's all sorts of black girls, and I loved the variety of hair that the artist drew. So I'm excited to color in here. So that is Chibi Black Girls, and it's on Amazon paper, I believe. Okay, and then the last book is Plantita, Flowery and Punny Coloring Book by Ina Bellino. And I think I saw this on either Labella's or Momimo's channel. I can't remember whose it was. Oh, I love this picture. I think it's so fun with like the terrarium. I just thought it was really cute, and I need to get better at coloring plants. Oh, that's kind of clever. So there's a fish living in the hood of her jacket. Yeah, I just love these ones with the girls in them. And there's a nice variety, so it's nice for when we're in different coloring moods. So that is Plantita. And then I did get a coloring supply. This is the King Art pastel colored gel sticks. It's a 24 set. It is separate from the 48 set, so it's totally different colors. And it comes in these nice cases, which is super nice. I'm always for something that already comes in portable, handy packaging like this. Super nice. So it opens up like this, and this also can be where you because you can activate these with water, and you color on here, and then you can pick it up with a water brush so you can paint onto your coloring pages. It just increases the lifespan of the gel sticks, I believe. So this is the first set. There's those 12. So like the yellows and the pinks and the purples. And then this one continues from purple to green and blue. So there's only like 1, 2 blues. And I did swatch them really quick. They don't look pastel until you, some of them don't look as pastel until you add water. So here's how they swatched out. I did put these directly on to the paper with the crayon. I didn't use my water brush till after I applied it, so that's why it looks a little splotchy. But yeah, they're pretty light, and this paper doesn't handle water media super well, so I think, yeah, it's a pretty good idea of if you color directly onto a coloring page. This is probably how it would work. Some of them I feel like were more, like the pigment was more fluid than others. But yeah, that is the King of Pastel gel sticks, and I do plan to get another supply soon, which I have a poll for it on my community tab on YouTube. I'm trying to decide between the 48 set to complete my King art, or to get excuse me, some more alcohol markers, or the Castle Art pastel tint color pencils, which is what is leading the votes right now. And I mean, I'm always for pastel colors. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and maybe you've discovered a book that you were curious about or that you didn't know existed. If you did, give this video a thumbs up, and I hope to see you next time. Happy coloring!